Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listening to John Cash.
Welcome. It's an all-new edition of the John Cash Show podcast. We are on demand. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for just being amazing supporters of the John Cash Show movement. So I just want to get this out the way. The views and opinions expressed by myself are solely of myself and do not reflect those of John Cash Show podcast sponsors and or affiliates. Listener and viewer discretion is highly advised. I feel like, you know, the villain in Inspector Gadget. I'm like touching all the damn screens to make sure it doesn't go. Anyway, touching the computer, making sure that, yeah. Of course, you can hear the John Cash Show podcast on demand on your favorite streaming platforms. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go get it. Including but not limited to Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, and many more platforms except for Tidal. I'd like to welcome my amazing co-host. As I always like to say, she needs absolutely no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. It is the feminine, divine goddess, multifaceted epitome of black girl magic with the whoppiest wop in all of the land. It is the Brownsville bully, the one, the only, the incomparable, effervescent, bright, supernova. Star.
I got their vocabulary back. Yeah,
that's right. Last week was the ESL edition, the John Cash Show podcast. I probably would have failed the citizenship test. But amazing things happen when you eat, in more ways than one.
Okay, the congalingus.
The cunnilingus. Cunnilingus. But how are you this week?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling rejuvenated.
You're feeling rejuvenated?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You ate too, huh?
Listen, I'm about to switch on over.
Hey! One more for the good guys. Shout out to Little Nas X, Skittles.
I'm screaming.
I bet.
I can't even type properly.
Well, you damn sure couldn't speak the last episode. It's par for the course. So, introduce your social media handles.
Guys, make sure you guys follow me at Urban Classic. That's URBANCLASSIQQ_. And everything you need, all my linked social medias, my business page at BCO will be linked onto that.
Yes. And of course, let's not forget the producer and engineer extraordinaire of the John Cash Show podcast. As I stated last week, he's currently out on vacation for these set of tapings. You know, he's hopefully enjoying himself. The man with the iron jaw, not the iron claw, the pussy-eating demon with vanilla-flavored semen, the Aaron Judge of cunnilingus, bitch. It's the pussy whisperer, Josh.
You are missed.
And subbing in for the pussy whisperer is the man who...
Yeah,
we got to give you a...
Yeah, we got to come up with a description.
The man who is scared to death of us in the corner. He's like, oh my God, just please, just don't even get me on the mic. I can't. So we have Walter. Let's shit, of course.
Yeah, right. Now
we have Walter here. Yeah.
He's
Hey,
sugar daddy
hello.
for now. I'm
Hello.
gonna call him sugar daddy for now. Sugar daddy season. So
Sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He's engaged.
listen, he talked
He-
about having his own bank account.
He's engaged. He's engaged.
He got a separate one for a reason. Hold
Oh.
on to his stash.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna cash app you the abortion money. I told you to swallow. Girlfriend gonna kick his ass. Beyonce gonna kick his ass. Anyway, how are you, Walt? You good?
Feeling good.
Yeah, that's good. Have we scared you from doing the show again in case in case Josh needs to go on vacation again?
Oh, wait, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Yes. Another
got a winner.
convert for the John Cash.
We got a winner.
One more for the good guy.
We got a winner.
Yes. So, of course, myself, John Cash, you already know my vulgar mouth,
Yes, please give them your drop. Where to stalk you?
You, I sound like a soldier boy. You can find me on Instagram at The John Cash Show, Twitter @_John Cash, Facebook, John Cash. I don't even use Clubhouse anymore, but I guess Clubhouse is John Cash.
Listen.
YouTube is The John Cash Show. You can find me, wherever porn is at. I'm probably going to be there.
Pornhub,
Not yet.
OnlyFans.
I have a private page on that.
Oh.
Yeah. Once I make it
Her.
public. Once I make it public. This week's topic: at what point in the relationship do you create a joint bank account? So, the reason why I brought this up was because I know a lot of people that are in relationships, and I always wondered how it would be in a relationship to have a joint bank account, but knowing my ass, I'd probably have a separate bank account anyway,
yes,
and like put the bare minimum,
Damn right.
like like a credit card bill. Like, all right, I'll give you $45. Here, shut up.
A little off the top.
Yeah, here, like a student loan payment. Here. Damn it, you happy?
Dead ass.
Yeah. So, I would say, because I always throw it to you first, but I guess
What you saying? Let me see. Because you sound so far we on the same page.
I think marriage and after a couple years.
To even start having a joint account.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless we have like common bills together,
Okay.
like rent. Like let's say we,
Are living
become a
together
couple
already.
and we're living together and it's
Okay.
stable. We're both our names are on the lease. I'm not being a hobosexual,
Exactly. Couch lover.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's both stable. Both of our names on the lease. The credit checks, come in.
Mm-hmm.
I know where you work. I know your social security number and shit. Shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Where I can stalk you and get my money back.
Exactly. Like I think, that's when you get the joint bank account. I think 2 years into marriage.
Someone said on my page, Gideon, he says, when you guys both decide that you want to take things to the next level, but what's the next level? Because the next level is, different for different people. So elaborate.
Next
Addie
level.
says joint account should come with a ring no time before. Okay. I mean, so my take on it is we could do a joint account, but it's literally like what you were saying. Like, I'm going to be making like child support payments on it. Like, I'm not.
Future child support payments, okay?
Like, I'm not putting a
$10
lot in there.
here.
Yeah, low, take
Dirty
20 off
Sprite.
the top. Yeah, but I'm going to also have I believe even if I'm married or however long we're together, I'm not going to just have a joint account. I'm going to still have my own account, my own savings, which most likely will have the majority of my funds.
And then also have your own safety deposit box and put the fuck you money in there.
It's going to
So
be
that way
like,
you
first
can-
off,
so that way you
my own
could just
savings
be like-
means about 2-3 other savings accounts. I already got 2 savings accounts now. So it's going to be that plus, the little joint account. And I feel like that's cool. And especially like what you said, it'll be cool as far as like if we're saving towards a house together, or, we have like mutual goals. But or like in case of an emergency, and then if you have kids, it'll be like for your kids or whatever, and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I'll have a joint account, but I'm most definitely gonna still have my own 4 or 5 other savings accounts for me and me only. And my I gotta get the fuck out of here account also, just in case.
Yes. And also have a spare credit card too.
Yes. Matter of fact, ladies, you make sure you always have a fucking... Ladies, make sure you always have a goddamn just in case I got to get the fuck out of here account. Period.
And for good, not just
for good, not just when you getting married and you think you gonna spend all his cash. No, have your own shit and then spend his cash. But yeah. Someone says, Orban says, when you planning the wedding, go to the bank and do it. Don't play with marriage. Be serious with it, or don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Let's
always have it separate. I feel you, girl.
What about you, Walter? What do you feel with this topic? You are engaged.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, what do you feel?
I agree with you both. I feel like
he's a smart man. I like him. He got to come back.
Mutual goals, mutual whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you're moving together.
Yeah.
Then you save together.
Mutual bills. Yeah.
He keeps his wife happy.
Exactly. Hello. Happy wife, happy life.
His fiance happy.
Yes. What is your people saying?
Okay, let's take it to the Facebook streets. Dara says, when we move in together and I'm still having my own shit.
Period.
Bill says it's called at no point.
He got trust issues just like me. He count his money when it comes out the ATM.
I don't believe in joint accounts unless it's only used to pay joint bills like rent, cable, electricity, etc. Roderick says when she or he has 9 to 13 months to live and the life insurance policy is active. Justin says never gonna happen. Steve from Brooklyn says none. Jason from DC says 6 years in and still no joint accounts.
Damn.
Kelsey from Brooklyn says marriage. Jeremy from Memphis says, are you married? I don't see any other reason why that would be on the table. Jojo, shout out to Jojo. She sells sea moss.
Yes, and it was really good. Actually, bought some more. Hey, girl.
Yes. Jojo and Nye. That's the name of
her company.
Off the top of my head, I believe. I hope I got it right. But she said, never, laughing my ass off. Marriage isn't anything but an expensive agreement. My commitment. All right.
That was a read.
Are you?
I had to brace myself. You see what I'm saying here? Let me literally clutch my pearls.
My commitment to the relationship has nothing to do with my bank account. How we manage our finances should be separate and effective. Our bills should be paid for and our home should be stable. Joint accounts are a thing in the past. Different relationship dynamics, different mindset, different work ethics, etc. This generation thrives off independence. Too many of y'all listen to City Girls. Seeing how their efforts impact a situation. Learning to manage finances in a union should be done collectively but separately at the same time. I know of an arrangement where there's a joint account where each person deposits money in an account where all the bills get withdrawn. That's cohesive and effective for some couples, but it doesn't mean it could work for another couple.
Okay. I agree with that.
All right.
For the most part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophia says marriage. Anthony says never. Anthony from PA says never. Steven from California says a what? Y'all are some trust issues having motherfuckers.
Yes,
Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Troy says Whenever you feel comfortable, but I always advise having another separate account so there's an
Yes.
element of surprise with the household income amount.
Element of surprise with finances. Ain't no surprise with finances.
Bitch, we poor.
I ran mine up. What about you?
Ain't no more. We poor. Desiree says never. Charlie says just give each other money for your separate accounts. Don't do that. Eric says I don't plan on it even after I'm married.
Damn.
A lot of trust issues having motherfuckers in here.
I see a lot of nevers.
Yes. Jade says marriage. Also, each individual should have a separate account. Dee Dee says we did ours when we got married, but he still have his personal accounts on the side. That's good because they've been married for about 19 years. So yeah, so
I wouldn't even.
Jeffrey says after marriage. Marcus says never. Andre says once you're paying bills together, but you still have separate accounts for personal savings and leaving money just in case.
Yeah, see, like I agree with that. I don't know if I would have to wait till marriage necessarily.
Shanita says it's a strong no for me.
Oh, damn.
Matthew says a year in or so. Yeah, I'm just going when people say never for me, I'm gonna start doing it.
Yeah.
Anybody else on your?
I just send my girlfriend money and she deal with everything: bills, mortgage, groceries. I keep a little for myself for Henny, and Zaza.
You're a great boyfriend.
You really are. At this point, that's all I need.
If I send you to the store with $20, I want my change back.
She the boss, and that works for me. Yes, Lord.
Oh, wait a minute. She the boss? Okay, so
you definitely still need. So Gideon said you definitely still need your own account. Nobody should only have just a joint account. I completely agree.
Yes, because you will wind up like Janet Jackson and Why Did I Get Married Too? Busting up furniture and shit. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself. Gavin, I made this money. Lost her complete shit.
Listen, but this
when she was like, y'all have to split $900,000.
Exactly. Listen, I don't go like
it wasn't we built it. It wasn't Psalms 91. It wasn't John 3:16.
No,
for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. It was no bitch. That's my money. And even bought it like a transgender hooker to hop out the cake and be like, yeah, this a bitch you are, you know. And once again, it's a fucking fairy tale, as I always like to say, because The Rock does not show up at the end of the movie to want to give you dick, ladies. I'm triggered when I talk about
Tyler Perry. But listen.
I digress.
I feel like, yes, we can. But what I wanted to know with joint accounts, though, if shit does hit the fan, marriage or not, how, like, legally, how does that work when you want your half back?
Sounds like an episode that's going to come up on the ID channel.
That's how I get my half back.
No,
to me, that's the deciding
We're going on
factor.
vacation, boo.
No,
we're going on
I
vacation.
want mine back.
No, we're going on vacation. We're going on vacation.
Fuck that. As I
Oh
feel
my God,
like,
I don't know how they fell off this cliff. Oh.
Put a little something nice in your morning tea.
That's where you go to Mexico.
Shit,
With the cartel.
Nice, you know? You know? I don't know what happened to him. He's such a nice guy. But, like,
I'm going to miss him.
I don't feel like you necessarily have to wait till marriage, though. I do feel like when you already are on that lane, like, but I feel like you don't have to wait till marriage, because if you're already splitting bills, like, if you're already like living together, and because let's be face it, a lot of y'all niggas is shacking up. This marriage shit, please. y'all ain't even reaching there for real. A
Ooh.
lot of y'all are shacking up, and that's how some of y'all like it. That's cool. So if you're already splitting bills, then I figure I'm assuming some people already have some sort of joint account. So in that case, especially, you should always still have your own accounts, because I don't know legally how that works when it comes to like separating that money. I know if you're married and then you divorce, it gets messy, but I guess you got to split it or however that goes. But if you're not married, I don't know how he could take off with your shit. I don't know, but keep your own money.
No, I think you could file a police report, or you could do something.
I like police reports.
You could freeze. I think I'm not a lawyer.
Freeze the account. Okay.
And I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night, so this could be totally wrong. But
you guys can enlighten me. Help me know. Help me.
I
look this
think
up for me, somebody.
correct me if I'm wrong though.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody out there in the Facebook?
Audience.
Yeah, in the audience. I think if you're not married, that if you do happen to break up, pretty much the first person to call
Quit
on the count, on the account could actually fuck shit up.
That's what I'm assuming. That's why I went, because that's what it sounded like to me.
So
if I'm the one who
if
set
you
up
got
that
an account with Chase,
yeah, and it's
you
under
might
my
as well-
name, it's under my name.
but if it's under both of you, if it's under both names, I think that person could actually put a freeze on the account.
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken. I would know because I've never had a joint
Yeah,
account.
me neither. We had a joint shoebox where we put the money.
I'm gonna have a fucking
That's
freeze
about
my
it.
fucking account. Don't even Facebook, Instagram, whatever your location is, because I'm gonna air that shit out. And that's on everything.
Money.
Especially if it's a lot of money in there. Nah.
Yeah, that's how I'm like, just be careful.
Yeah.
You can require both signatures.
Okay. I thought whoever, cause you know.
But what does that mean, that it still belongs to both of you then? I just want to know when it's time to take off.
But I mean, you don't. Okay, I think this is a bad thing, a bad energy to put into. I mean, yes, shit happens, but you don't want to be like, well, when the shit falls
when,
apart.
I'm
right?
saying
Like,
shit. Imagine.
just don't put that much in there. You ain't got to worry.
But that's why I agree with you when you first was saying, like, I'm putting baby, like, little $10 every little month.
Yes, and
Or
like,
something.
and you know,
But
like,
unless you have a mutual goal too, like unless you are saving for a house, but God forbid things collapse before then, yeah, I just feel like always prepare yourself for the worst, but expect the best. That's all.
okay, that was your final thought.
Yes, it was actually.
My final thought is, as always, stay away from negative people, because more than likely they have negative bank accounts. On behalf of the lovely Star, the lovely Walter,
Yes.
and the cunnilingus master Josh, who's on vacation, this is John Cash, and we'll see you and speak to you next week on the John Cash Show podcast, bitches.
Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listen to John Cash.